Yo, this is Mark Professor of Arriva Studio on Keeping It Real. W Crazy with The Godfather. Whoa!
Big shout out to The Godfather with the big shows, with news, reviews, and interviews, and lots more. Godfather, you are the real big man, you know. Never said that.
Rolling! The Godfather. The Godfather. The weekend sounds great.
Yo, blessed morning, blessed day, blessed night, whatever part of the earth you are. Because everybody have a different time, a different schedule, a different way of life, and a different culture.
Good to go.
Woolly woy. Well. Hey. Big shout out to The Godfather for world interviews and reviews. Keep it real, Sunday team, and the strength of the almighty shoulders will be at your wheels. I-Rems. Godfather with another interview, said I-Rems. Godfather with another interview, said I-Rems. From the community of Wolverhampton, West Midlands, England. Godfather with another interview, said I-Rems. Let's chant this one again. Godfather with another interview, said I-Rems. Whoa. Godfather with another interview, said I-Rems. Yes. From the community of Wolverhampton, West Midlands, England. Godfather with another interview, said I-Rems. Yes, it's I-Rems. Seala.
SkylineRadio.org.uk.
Life is not no game to play with.
Sounds of I-Rems here right now, coming to you in a short while.
To play no games with mine.
There you go, straight to Jamaica. Stand by.
The numbers are there for you to work out. And if you add them correctly, you will get an early start. And if you don't, you will delay your own progress and have no chance of making up for those numbers. Oh, life is not no game to play with. So don't you play no games with mine. Every day you're getting older and time is ticking away. Just like how you can't retrieve your day.
Godfather, keep it real. I-Rem says so. One perfect love.
Life is not no game to play with. So don't you play no games with mine. The numbers are there for you to work out. And if you add them correctly, you will get an early start. And if you don't, you will delay your own progress and have no chance of making up for those numbers. Oh, life is not no game to play with. So don't you play no games with mine. Every day you're getting older and time is ticking away. Just like how You can't retrieve your age. It's the same way. You can't retrieve those early numbers. So I blues, reggae blues again. Oh, life is not no game, not no game to play with. So don't you play no games with mine.
Can I say good afternoon?
Yes, good afternoon. Yes, blessed love, Godfather. Blessed love, I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, manners and respect. Thank you for staying with us right now. Of course, we were having issues and we were expecting to be here at this time right now, but God is good. And of course, we're here right now. So we can still continue with our conversation this afternoon for the people of the world as I speak to the voice of the man called Irims, who's with us right now this afternoon. Irims, introduce yourself, sir.
Yes, give thanks, Godfather. Give thanks to the platform. Well, I am Irims, recording artist, one who lived in England for many years and returned to Jamaica, and throughout the journey. You pick up a vibes and decide, say, you need to write. So I am Irims, a British born, a Jamaican one who by parents,
Okay.
Yes, I.
So you were born in England, and part of that was the West Midlands, of course. Wolverhampton, Birmingham side, which part was you original from? Wolverhampton or Birmingham?
Well, yes, I would have said the Midlands, moving from West Bromwich. My people, them used to live on Jester Street in West Bromwich.
Okay.
As a toddler, when I went to Jamaica at the age of 2 and come back, they move on to a place which is more in Darliston, them area there. Or is it Darliston now? Would be more Wednesbury side, and then they move on to Darliston. So yeah, we're right between the Wolverhampton and the
Birmingham.
West Bromwich.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Okay. So of course, you went to Jamaica at a very young age. So most of your growing up was based in Jamaica.
Yeah, up to around 17. I came here when I was 2. Lived with grandparents or grandaunts, and at the age of 17, I returned back to England.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah,
yes.
during that time in Jamaica and before you came back, what was music like for you as a young person in Jamaica?
Music.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, as a young youth coming from a Jamaica perspective, or coming into England for the music. Within Jamaica, the music was, to me, I never really pay much attention to it. I used to go out and listen to music, just listening to it. But, my people, them was Christians, and them would have locked me out. So, we don't really get the chance to indulge in it. Them way there.
Yeah.
But when I came back to England now, when I come into England now, I realized that the reggae music was strong, because the little black community in West Bromwich there, and we had all the little blues dance, them and all these things. So, it was a new thing to me, because, me always remember the time when, Jamaica, you dance with somebody and them give a little skanking vibes. And when you come England and somebody asks if you're a dancer, you ask somebody, them right up underneath you, rub your down, and that was strange to me because we never used to these things. But make me get used to it quick, and enjoy the culture of what.
I think that's where the Jamaican and the English Lovers Rock had a different comparison to how we dealt with Lovers Rock. Back in the days, we talk about the wallpaper and the most thing. You know, I mean, in Jamaica, they don't have that kind of thing. But yes, sir, for you to come to England and get a dance and all these things and certain things are going, it's like, wow. And many Jamaicans said the same. Many Jamaicans said the same thing to me as well. I said, Bridget, yo, I saw the things that I saw that yo.
You know, it was a culture shock, but as I said, we get used to it, and you know, and funny because you get in enough trouble because I come to England as a original, you know, when I use the word, it's a virgin at 17. So when you come to England at them age, and you find you have all these girls around you, and you get brave, you know, you just start dancing with everybody and I walk around. Most of my virgin them used to kind of rate me awake at them and say, how you do it, how you just go around, but it's just that new culture now. Me just start enjoying, and next minute, you know, you have a whole heap of girlfriend, and you get yourself in a problems, and you learn it. Everything is a journey.
Yes,
learn it.
That's correct. But as you mentioned, coming into West Bromwich, West Bromwich at that time was the kind of centerpiece for Wolverhampton and Birmingham in terms of blues at that time, because there were some great sound systems around, small but great. And a lot of blues in that area of West Bromwich. So, you came at the right time and the right place too. I don't know what London was like at that time, but the Midlands, it was a little place called West Bromwich. Yeah, man. So you come over at that time. And you
right in at the eat right.
Yeah, right at the right time when Lovers Rock started to come out in force. A lot of songs coming out. Man. You know what I mean? So obviously the industry to you at the time was something like, wow, I hear someone told me here at Jamaica, and what was it like to hear songs that you didn't hear, you never hear in Jamaica? What was it like?
Well, me never have no comparison. Me just I enjoy when me here in England, because as me say, me did limited to the music Jamaica, you know. Me can't remember the music when me I listen to in Jamaica at the time, but it was more skank. But you come here so now and you just learn the culture and I enjoy the culture and I enjoy the music and you know the thing just lead from one thing to the other. You know, I go to all of the nightclubs, them the rising stars, them in a Bilston and the Sherrington and the, you know, Wolverhampton, or you know, them place there. I think Rising Star was Bilston, the Sherrington, Wolverhampton. In the Birmingham area, you know, say have the what was it, the Tabascos?
Tabascos.
My right hand.
104.
Yeah, the front 104, you know. You know, you have so much of them where we used to go, you know, FCF on the main road there.
That's right.
At a later date. And, you know, so all of these places was places where you go and enjoy yourself and meet your partner and as I say, get yourself in trouble sometimes. As you grow along, you realize enough it was trouble, you know.
So coming over at the age of 17, obviously you created friends along the way, because obviously being away for so long, you've come into the country and you've met some of your, well, how did you create your friends and who became your friends?
When me coming out of the country now, apart from learning the trade, you know, I used to be a car sprayer. So, you know, after a while, you know, people know say that me meet people through that because they want them car repairs and thing. But then another experience where again, you know, I used to ride the 79 bus to work, you know, and also to some of these clubs where we used to go, and we used to realize that there was a problem on the 79 bus from Wolverhampton, and you know, so at the time them have some teddy boys and all these things. They used to come on the bus and them used to want to fight with and beat you up because it was terrible at this time. Them time them may ride with people like Blacker, you know, Tony Seals, Teza. You know, we all came from that side, Hilltop. You know, Father Blacker will drop out them because they almost take me off of the plane, even though I'm older than him, because we know them from them times. And him, you know, and another one. So we used to catch the 79 bus, go into the town, which would be either Handsworth or such forth. And we used to get yourself, you know, enough teddy boys used to come on the said bus and create problems and fight with and all these things. So we end up now start to karate. You know, and so we joined these karate clubs, and I used to go Wolverhampton. I used to go one in a Wednesbury. And while fighting and training, while competing with other karate clubs, you meet other brethren now who you fight against people like Ivan, Casper, you know, Casper brother, you know, and you know, you're out there fight for your club and a fight against these people. And the way I do over there. So
we're talking about Casper Johnson and Joshy Johnson and this crew.
Joshy Johnson, yeah, man, Joshy Johnson and Casper, and you know, and Ivan was a fighter at the club's headway. So we meet people through that as well, you know, through the fighting. Them bring me over to for them club, and you know, we start to train with them as well, you know, and do things like that. So while you're meeting people through the clubs, through your work and all these things, you realize the black community is small again. So you see them at the same nightclub again, and you see them at the same blues. And it never take a long time before everybody know everybody and know what everybody are doing. You know, sometimes we interlink it with other things and move on, you know. So, you know, the vibes there. So we meet friends, you know.
Sounds
so
good.
We meet friends.
Sound good. So at that point then, having so much fun, etc. When did you start your music career in the time that you was here?
The music kind of come up on me throughout the lessons when we learn over the years, because, you know, although I had a lot of fun, it's kind of bittersweet as it gets along, you know, and so you grow and you find yourself and move on now, and you make serious plans and you change your ways and you know, I remember one time my mother said to me, say, my phone a ring with a woman, and she said to me, then Chan, you know, why you have so many girls, you know? I mean, I said, but them like me half mom, and she said, but how would you like other men to treat your sisters like how you deal with so much woman? Don't you think you're hurting them? And it kind of ring a bell. For the first time, it ring a bell, because my mama tell us, me come in, me naive, you know, me just have fun. And it ring a bell, and it make me now start to think, so me have to circle along and think about one. So these things now, the consciousness of how you move along, chip in, you know, but I find, say, for me, the more I get conscious and the more I focus on what I think I need to do, is the more I find, say, challenges come my way. Okay. It's amazing, you know. It's amazing, yeah, challenges come your way. So these challenges now create breakdowns. You see, and these breakdowns now becomes information. So I find myself at an early stage before me even start the music is writing down certain things when we go through and have them there. You know, your head there things, so one day me write a book and all these things. So me start just I write down the challenges them when me I go through my decision for come to Jamaica and how things break down around me because of that decision. A decision when me have in my head long before, you know, me even leave Jamaica, yet still it becomes a problem because of course other people are affected by that decision. And you're right. And so out of that writing, my brother, for cut it short, you find, say, it even end up at Jamaica with, by the time if you come back home, I end up at Jamaica with that same challenges as well, different challenges as a returning resident. You find, say, you have a challenge this again, and you have more for right from this again. And as a country where you find, say, people are kind of have a little, let's put it the best way, me can put it, you know, as a returning resident, you find, say, people look to you for help. And sometimes it can be unfair the way them look at it, you know, and them can approach you with good ways, but then really have bad intentions, you know, if me can put it so. So all these things me write for relationships, you know, you go into them and by the time you realize is more where you can offer than the heart where you have. And so you're right, you're just all right. So you write these things now with the intention.
Yes.
You know, you write them with the intention now for either do a book or get somebody to sing them.
Okay.
You know, and I remember meeting a few musicians, you know, and I put it to them and him said to me, say, Ben Brasta, then know you are sing, because the way I write my music, me do it with melodies, you know. So me would sing down in the phone. So by the time if you tell you what me I do, would play the phone, so you'd hear a melody, and he might say, but you know, you sing a song the way I do. You don't need no band to express it. And then me find that most people did meet and me put it to them. They was reluctant to express my tune because it wasn't their style, you know.
Right.
So this is how me now start get the confidence to express my message.
So you were talking about obviously people said that you don't need anybody to help you because the way you sing your song good. During that time though, before that, who inspired you to be the way you are, and why?
Why, you know, me always try to be honest. You know, me always I say, what inspired me was the journey I tried, you know, because it's out of the journey me decide for write, you know, and you know, me listen to, you know, me listen to different artists expressing themselves, you know, but it's what was in me I wanted to express, you know, and not because me hear somebody sound or somebody expressing that I wanted to express. So, you know, although me appreciate many other sounds and many other messages what cross the world through these great ones, you know, me honestly have to say is my journey, the journey where me did depend that dark place, that weeping and mourning position that I was in. Within that time, what has brought out that vibes out of me.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if it makes sense.
Well, what you're saying to me right now, that due to the inspiration that you had and the vibes that made you write certain things down, there had to be some form of music, somebody that you could say, yeah, that brother there sing the same kind of thing me I sing, and me kind of understand how I feel about it, the way I'm singing certain song. There has to be an artist out there somewhere. Why?
Me know. All right, here we up now. Here we up. Before me even start expressing, when I came to Jamaica, I start go bingy. As a bingy man, Rasta man, I chant na bingy, and while I chant na bingy, I get the opportunity to express my sound in the tabernacle amongst other chanters. So I could hear myself for the first time I chant out loud, you know, and make my own adjustments. And bingy is a place where, you know, you're free, you know, you just chant because it's just the Almighty I give chant to, no man really I listen out to no false or nothing. Those are the things.
Okay, but is this after you return back from England?
Yes, man. This is when me come to Jamaica now. You know, Jamaica, everything come out. You know?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it manifests.
So you this now. So during that time before you come back, yeah. Remember you say in West Bromwich the most party and then most this and that go on. There had to be, while you was dancing away, your eyes closed. There had to be an artist somewhere.
Yeah. There's art. All right, you see that music there? For me, was just a culture and a fun. For the girls and the culture at the time, I wasn't thinking about artists where me inspire me. You know, me just think about just the music, you know, and as I say, most of it was lovers rock, you know. You listen to the Dennis Brown, them sing them thing, and the Gregory Isaac sing him thing, and these music where, you know, you find say you just stretch out your hand to the girls. It was a girl's vibration. I don't know, my brother, whether anything at that time inspired me. I really can't say nothing about, but me just know say yes, at that time, me enjoyed music, and me I learned the culture of England. And you know, and me I put myself together, you know, me dress code I go in, you know, me I wear the farriers them, and me I wear the congas them, and me I wear the, you know, me I the dress code of farm in place. You know, it's a culture, you know, when you know, if you live there and band there and not there all the while, you probably not see it. But when you leave out of a country like you, so from one to the other, you got to go see something.
Yeah.
And you bring your own too. You understand? And you adapt yourself, you know, you shape yourself into where you see there. You understand? So that was more the thing for me, a learning of the English Black society vibration.
Okay.
You know, whether the music, although the music was a great part of it, I honestly can't touch a finger and say, yes.
The artist there. Wow.
No, but me enjoy the music to a deep vibration. But as me say, it's only when the tribulation starts now, then me find myself a write. And out of that writing, you know, me find myself a do what me I do, my brother.
Okay.
You understand?
We have to accept for what you say there, because I've asked many questions to many artists and they've given me an artist, but yeah. Of course, as you said, it was a new thing to you. You just gone with the wind and gone with the flow and enjoy yourself. So you don't have time to think about any particular artist. But
no, I tell you something. Even at the time, if you did ask me where the artist name was sing that song, then I couldn't tell you. Because I have not listened to the music that we hear them. I just enjoy the melodies of the music.
So hold on, so hold on there now. So when you're, because the girls, the ladies are listening to this right now. Yeah, so you and as your mother said, how come so much women are ring the phone, and that was a house phone because there's no mobile phones around at that time. So
Yeah.
you're dancing and you're not listening to who the artist is or anything at all.
No, you not really, me not really. You just know say that melody is sweet for you and you stretch out your hand and you're just gone with a girl and a dance. Me I tell you the truth.
Well,
you know, me not go around the thing. Me have to talk it straight.
Yeah, man.
You know, so
I hear you. Okay, I hear you still.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so so on that note, then obviously you got your own style. It's a good style. I've listened to all the tracks, and I don't think I'm gonna have time to play any of the songs, all of them. But you have an EP out at the moment, and all the songs are all in a way has a different story. The particular one that I love the most, as well as the rest, don't get me wrong, is Life Is Not a Game. Tell us a bit about that song.
All right. Life Is Not a Game is not even the first tune I make still, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
That tune they come out of again. All I tune them come out of are the same journey. Just different parts. Because, you know, at the age of me there, you know, it's a whole heap of night to talk about and sing about. Mm-hmm. So you find, say, that when you look and you see yourself indulge into something and to realize that it don't manifest out into anything as what you thought it was, you realize, say, 10, 15 years gone, where you can't get back. So you basically you kind of waste 10, 15 years in a something where you never expect it to just end like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
So as you get older, you realize, you have to be aware of these things, and you have to make good decisions and good choices, so you can eliminate as much as that as possible. You understand? You know, so these are the things where I find, you know. So you know, we have to express it now, so the younger youth them realize, you know, don't just jump up in a thing like that. You know, investigate it, make sure you and yourself too. Find the consciousness in yourself too,
mm-hmm.
and in a way you're going to make sure so you don't waste no time around these things. And these can be men or women, you know, it could be anything. So years don't pass, cause you get old, and you can't make back up for them. So these are the things now where I try to express. True life is not a game, you know.
Yes.
Every day you're getting older. And time is ticking away. You know, time now wait for you, no matter how much games you want to play. It now wait for you. So if you can only realize that and make sure, say, you're accurate with your decisions them at most times, then you find, say, you know, you will benefit out of it that way there.
Yeah. Many artists sings about time. One of the most popular sentences I've always heard is the one from John Holt. Time is the master. Time can be disaster if you don't care. You know, so in terms of what...
All right.
Yeah.
There you are again. There you are. So the experience for many is just a different expression, you know?
That is
and
correct.
It's funny, you know. You know, me more listen to music now than before. And sometimes you hear some other man tune and I say, blow, wow. And brother, the past some experiences so much years ago and you just have find it to express it. But, you know, you express it differently. You know, so it still have its place, but mm-hmm. you realize it did a long time, and not just yesterday these things did it. So it's sure we need to fix up, man. You know, we need, as a society, as a people, we need to fix up and make sure, say, you know, we contribute to a better future in many ways. You know, through the relationship, through the economy. We have to build our economy for ourselves too, you know, as people, you know, we have to know what we are doing. We can't be just consumers as well, you know, we have to know these things. We have to invest in things where we have long-term benefit and for generations, you know. So, you know, a whole political things in it, my brother, where we have to focus on. Otherwise, you know, your grandchildren will come a skid just the same way, because you never prepare, no, you know, and we are, even though we in England and right now, you know, when you're looking at England and now you look and you say to yourself, say, boy, who is feeding us? Which nation is feeding us? You know, and without thinking anywhere negative, you just have to ask the question, who is feeding us and why is it that we are not feeding ourselves? You know, what it is that we are not capable of importing food from these Caribbean countries where we originally belong to into the country where we are now and feed ourselves. Why is it that we can't make jeans? Why we have to buy other people jeans? What the design of them there? You know, wow, what it is that we can make with one clothes and have a clothes market. The one and two who do it seems to put it up at the highest prices that them can't ignore go work because and everybody have them kind of £400 for buy a trousers. But the same £10 pants them and the £20 pants them we me did know in my time. Factories them in a way where a different man and make them feel why we could make them. So as you get older, you see these things and you say, but in some way we style ourselves. Well, what it is that we never see. We are use it, we are expect it. The licenses are there if you apply for them. But we don't. You know what it is? You know, we open up all these Afro-Caribbean centers all over the place, but we only keep dancing at them. You know, we know do nothing more, play dominoes in at them and all these things. Why we can't use them for get license for importations and almost every little town of a Caribbean, so every town should have a license to export, you know, and have them factories. So all of what we need, we could have done it so we could have built an economy for ourselves, you know.
Yeah, good point there. Good point there, because I always assumed that most Caribbean centers were funded by the local authority from each county. And over time that we were sort of relying on the council for funding us for each year, I would have thought that the capital that we had raised in that particular area would have put towards a building of our own. So we don't have to start to rely on the local authority to fund us every year. Because we always seem to be having handouts. It's like that's how we depend on handouts. Why are we always relying on someone to give us something and we can't, as you just said, we don't create nothing for ourselves?
No, we don't, man, because you see, the greatest thing is to have a market, you know. And as long as you have a market, you can serve that market, which we have a market in England. We have the Caribbean market of England. So the hardest part already covered. All you have to do is provide for the market. The icing. So you know, you just aware where you just see all the thing, as I said, that labor and not knowing how to, you know, yes, still we have bright and intelligent people in England, you know, but it's just a thing where we just can't seem to kick it off, and any day we kick off that, it's a different thing for the black society or community within the whole of England than the whole country. It's a different thing, because at that stage now we are creating our own pounds, you know. You understand? And I guess the whole country will see a different, and the banking system will see a different, and you may get different opportunities through loans and all these things, because you've now built up something where you prove say you can do something. You know, see it. But there's work to be done, my brother. Yeah, still work to be done.
But on the music side of things, we tend to be very good at our own music. You know, people around the world is dominated to our music, reggae music, and anytime you hear reggae, it's like, wow, somebody in a different part of the world can try and do a movement to reggae, even though they don't bounce like how we bounce, but they might try.
The music was always there, you know, because the music start out not for the bounce, the music start out for the message, you know, and for soothe the soul, you know. So if we really study it, you know, the struggles one would sing, so the work would really get easier. You know, see it. It's a natural thing for hum it out, and you know, whether you're depend and you know, and hum it out. So wherever the struggles is, there is always music, and the people are connected to the struggle, so the people gravitate to the music. You know, so yes, I'll do it. It can create a financial benefit. You know, the early days it wasn't thought about that way. Enough man never make no money out of it that way then either.
Yeah.
It have come from the expression, you know, see it. So the money going in a different hands when I come back around come benefit we right now. So we have to look on that as well and say how we make sure say the things that we create financially benefit us, you know, because when you're not struggling, you know, my brother, you want to talk, you know, you just want to talk out and you want to do and you want this, you know. You're there Jamaica right now, man, I jump off a roof with black on them head and everybody want to be a star. Just forget catch on television, just forget catch on the videos. Everybody want to be seen. you know, who no talent still want to be seen because the things so intense around them where them use anything to try to get out of it, and you see it, you know, you see our women going wild and you see our men, you know, just going wild and doing all kind of things, you know. So, you know, yeah, sometimes you have to look behind it, you know, to see the reasons them. You understand? Yeah. Otherwise, you know, you will just brush down the Anansi from the roof, and if you don't kill him will crawl back up, and you wonder how Anansi full the place. But at the same one, Anansi crawl up back because you know get rid of him. You see it. So we have to know where we are going, my brother, and how. So, you know, life is not a game. I just say it there. Tie up in a word.
Yeah, your lifestyle is unique, your style, and many people out there listening would love to hear more. Besides the songs that you've done for your EP, future reference for 2024, anything in the pipeline?
Yeah, well, you know, we have music written on books right now, and we want to express them, you know. We just want to get we finance together. You understand? We also invest in real estate, in so I do accommodation, you know, I rent places, you know. So, you know, we want to complete these buildings as well, so the finance around them can be more solid, so we can invest in the music, because you know, I am my own producer, you know, my own executive producer, although I have a producer where differently where help me with the music, give thanks for him, you know. Donovan Francis, you know. So yeah, there's all in the pipeline in the sense of music, and accommodation and all these things to get them together.
Tell us a bit more about the accommodation. What type of services you provide in those accommodations?
All right. So we have self catering accommodation. That's what we have. So, you know, you come in, you get your key, you do what you want to do, and if you don't know the country, we help you to carry around and do what you want to do, and really. So this is what we offer at the moment. As we go along and the building is totally completed, then we will have a bed and breakfast and other things on the premises, you know, quite good for that too, you know. So this is what we have. This is Irem's Dwellings. Irem's Dwellings is also listed on Airbnb. So one can go there, check it out and see them.
Okay. You have your ratings then?
Well, I wouldn't say so. We need some ratings. So we need someone to come in now and see the place and give it some write-up so the thing can flow, you know, because previously, before that, we used to do long-term rentals, you know. So you know, these people used to be living here for a year or two and all these things. So, you know, but as we go along, we realize that we have to shift it up now to a different level. And this is what we are doing now. So we have our one apartment where we are used now for that. And as the rest of them come available, we will switch them. Or as Airbnb becomes successful, you know, then we will offer more to it, you know, and such forth. So, but we have direct links as well, so the numbers are there. You know, you can call direct as well and book your thing, you know, if you go to Airbnb, or you can look through Airbnb, see what is what, and book with them. So we can get the ratings. I like it that way.
I've spoken to many artists over the years, and I've never come across somebody who has their own little venture, their own little scheme going on, and that's good that while one door is closed, another one opens. Because I was going to ask the next question in terms of what's your favorite hobbies that you do in the meantime when nothing's happening for the music. No, I'm not saying nothing's happening. You're taking a rest from music and you want to do something. What hobbies do you have in place?
Well, the music is my hobby, you know, because the music have different sectors around it, you know. So, you know, and Jamaica is an inspiring places. You always go see things to write. You always go see things for, you know. So whether you're recording or whether you're writing, you know, there's always something around the music. So that become my hobby. The buildings is my business. The building is what finance the music, and we are look forward for financing the music in a greater way by developing the building. So that is the concept. Me not have no other hobby right now, to be honest. You know, me have lots of hopes and dreams and things, and, you know, me have my family, them in England, seeing, you know, me have daughters and grand picnic and mother and all these people in England when me not see for almost 8 years, you know, me and my brother and sister them in Handsworth, you know, big up Tony, me love you like cook food, Tony Francis, you know, your father picked them and my sister them, me and my brother side, my Era Lewis from my father, my mother side, Lana, Sharon, Michelle, Diane, Juliet, you know, we just love them and them have whole heap of children where I not see them for years. So these things is when me more look forward to, more than having a whole heap of hobbies. Music, I'm a thing. Looking forward to linking up back with my family and knowing, you know, my niece and my nephew them is my greatest dream right now, you know, and so. So I just say go, my brother.
It's good to have that vibes that you have a family elsewhere that you can go to and spend some good time. As you just mentioned, all your families and friends. I'm sure that they're listening somewhere this afternoon and loving to hear your voice. And I'm sure they can tell that you're well as well, because at the moment there's a lot of people out there unwell in terms of society and the way things are running at the moment.
Yeah, well, health, you know, we just give thanks that the Almighty give me health and strength and give me knowledge in some way how to keep it, you know. Mm-hmm. You know, so we eat well, we eat as good as we can, you know. We not eat, you know, we might not indulge in a whole heap of things that people celebrate with, which is not necessarily healthy. You know, it's funny, you know. You know, when a man celebrate, him drink whole heap of alcohol and buy the biggest tobacco. It's always amazes me how you celebrate killing yourself. You know, so these things again me kind of look into, and so me eat simply, you know, me drink bush tea, you know, and me eat some natural things we grow where other people don't even know say are food, you know. So we learn these things through Rasta, you know, as we go along, and we would like to share them with the world as we go along, you know what I mean, and make people understand. So there's more to it than where the world presents itself to you, and your hobbies where you have. So, you know, with that I have my brother, and then we'll come out eventually through the music or through song.
Like I said before, the music itself is a very strong music, a very strong set of songs, and very cultural, very direct, and very comfortable to listen to as well for those who've never heard IRMs before. Just give them again your details, etc., where they can find your songs.
Yes, well, all of my songs them is on the digital platform. You know, download them through Amazon. The EP is there, Life is Not a Game, with all 7 songs, so you can go there and take them down and do what you do. Then you have a performing side of me, you know, when I express the music, you know. So you can go to IRM's Music at YouTube and see all of my expressions, the songs, I think I've expressed probably around 4 of them so far. So the rest of them, they have videos to come. So, you know, we will just put them up as we get them together.
Okay.
And other things. And, you know, so, yeah, them 2 things there. Yes, my brother.
Yes, I want to touch on another song right now. Because like I said, we didn't really have time to feature all the songs due to certain situations today, but we're still here right now. Are You a Coward? What's that song about? Why that song?
Are You a Coward?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you a coward now? It comes to me through a vibration where you find, say, you delay for the things, do the right thing because you don't really want to offend, you know? Or you may be getting a privilege through some vibration where you don't want to disturb it, so you know, but I do the right thing. You understand? So I say, it's an artificial thing because whilst you express yourself in the right way, the right people will be in front of you to support you. But if you express it in the wrong way, then it's the wrong people then you have to go live your life artificial to keep those wrong people. So these are the things where I see again through the journey, and I find that people tie up themselves them way there, you know, not really because they establish themselves a way, they have to go and live it, you know, and you have to know how you live, you know, because, you know, there's a thing called stress, you know, where you know, if you look around and know, you know, most of the man, them a drop out, left them women. And we have to understand, say, you know, them might put it some other way why this is happening, but the main thing for me is stress. So if you're unhappy and you pretend say you're not happy, then the stress will go kill you. You feel to yourself, said, you know, me have to stay here so because of children and because of this and because of that. But you're dead left to pick them same way. So it better you just be honest. So the children and the woman can know you for who you really is. And hope so them accept you. You understand? And if you don't, then you have to find the one who accept you. So you can't coward to nothing around you. You have to really brave because of your life, or your journey, or your health.
So what you're saying, happiness is the way to a decent future?
Yeah, man. You have to clean and pure and happy, man. You can't say you're pure and clean and happy. There's something there that make you unhappy and you're afraid to reveal it.
Yeah.
So pureness, cleanness is the mountain that, you know. You may not have no whole heap of people that support you because the majority may can't do what you do. You see, but it is a teaching thing. You have to teach others how to do it and why it's important, because you got dead, it go kill you.
Parents used to say, especially mothers, I say this all the time. The mother always said, you know, be careful of the people you move with, you know. You know what I mean? Sometimes you could be in the wrong place at the wrong time with the people that you shouldn't be with. So why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? Why you have to do this? We don't do that. Again, are you afraid to do something different than what your friends are doing? Or are you afraid that your friends will say this about you?
You are, my brother. There you are. You find a piece of it, and that thing spread all over you. If you look around, you'll be see how much cowards around here. Much, right? Yeah. Even in the governmental system, you know, you look and you check it. Your light bill high and all you have to do is just decide, say, watch ya, do all we not turn on the light. And a man can't do that, can't say chicken I go spoil, because him have to selling chicken tomorrow. So him not turn off no light. So him suffer the consequences of making the electric board know, say, you understand, to make the changes.
Yeah.
The same thing. So we have to know, we don't know, we talk about how we not feed ourselves. You know, I hope a cowardness in that. You know, we not, you know, so are we a coward, man? You know, that coward thing, there enough man going like them brave and them chest high, but are cowards them.
Well,
you know
well, talking about that, if we didn't have the problem today, we would have been playing something that would have wake up a lot of men, and also women as well, all right? So, on that note, any last requests you want to send before you go? Yeah,
well, you know, want to send whole heap of love to the Louis Francis family, because I might pick them that and I might grandpick them. Anything when name Louis Francis in England, I might want them, you know, because that name they created by me. Yes, I know there's no other Louis Francis in the world. So give thanks, you know, for the opportunities. All of my brethren, them, Ivan, big up yourself, genuine brethren, you know, Gilbert, Gilly Brown, the Julie Quarters, one of the original man. Then we sell Julie in the Julie Quarters from me. Them youth, they do these things. Him put ring pan a whole heap of couples. Okay. Black in a Birmingham. Yeah. Wow. Gilbert Brown. Yeah, you know, the man, they are my brethren. So, you know, ravers over in the Birmingham, the man, they, you know, beyond relationship. Me and them have, you know, see it. So, you know, and many more, you know, my virgin where probably me not come up with them name, but them know me love them. Outside of Birmingham, seeing we, outside of England, seeing we, Jamaica, seeing we, Casper, you know, so you respect you.
Yeah, man.
You know, you are the one who link me up with the Godfather, and so these things can happen. So as a Jamaican, you to come decide, say, I come live up in the Westmoreland and do your thing, one of the brave one, them. Yeah, I see it and come in at the place, you know. So, well, so you know, people don't realize.
Okay. So we're running. Yeah, we are running out of time right now. So, right. You know, I mean, I'm sure. So I just the vibes and the understanding and the love that you've given us this morning. Of course, it's early in the morning at Jamaica. What time now in Jamaica right now? About
9 o'clock, man.
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
2 minutes to 9.
Yeah, man. We don't have, we just got a couple of minutes to go. But, yeah, man, respect. A lot of good talk as well. You know what I mean? And just keep up the good work, and I'll speak to you very soon. But you'll be back in January to continue the vibes, because I feel that a man like yourself would like to hear more still, you know what I mean? So we can go around the parts that we never get to hear and play more of your songs at that time as well. All right, so Rims, on that note, thank you very much for joining us today and being part of the show on the Keep It Real Sunday show with myself, the Godfather.
One perfect love, Godfather. One perfect love.
Okay, manners and respect. Yeah, man, respect. Manners and respect to you, sir. Well, all right. ScholarRadio.org.uk. That's the sound of the voice of a man called Mr. Rims. And, of course, you've heard him say you can get his songs on YouTube. Just type in Rims, and you see a list of his songs on EP. We have them here, but we don't have enough time, as time is going overboard. But next week, Sunday.
Greetings, this is Sister Tuff, and member of the only female sound system in Birmingham, Lady Vice Foundation. We'll be on the Keep It Real Sunday show. Remember, Vinyl Sunday, on the 26th of November 2023 at 1 p.m. UK time. Sister Tuff now bluff. We give thanks for a new start to the foundation. The full Lady Vice crew say, big up to the Godfather, keep it real. Manners!